Hey everyone! So today I wanted to show my ShouShouLang Custom Kolinsky brushes that I've accumulated thus far. So we're going to start with the big one, which is my newest one. And it is just so beautiful. This is 40 millimeters in length and the ferrule size is 23 millimeters. And it's so beautiful. This was actually made with their newest batch of Kolinsky that they have. And the hairs are darker than the other ones I'm going to show you. It is very, very soft. This one is definitely the softest of the brushes, of the Kolinsky brushes that I have from ShouShouLang. The hairs are just so fine and it's just so silky. Very, very, very soft, and it just has the perfect density. They really made this brush so beautifully. They gave me exactly what I wanted. I just love paddle shape brushes. It's got that beautiful square shape that I love, and this brush is just beautiful. I opened it and just gasped. It's just so soft, and I feel like this brush would be great for bronzer, powder. It's really just stunning. Perfect length too. 40 millimeters is just perfect for a powder brush like that. Just makes it a little bit more versatile. And then the next brush, this one is 35 millimeters length for the hair, and the ferrule is 20 millimeters. And as you can tell, I definitely have a preference as far as shapes. This is a really lovely brush as well, and you can see it's more goldeny. This batch definitely was more golden, and I was definitely skeptical about the bigger one because it didn't have that goldeny tone that I really love, but this one's still very soft as well. Very, very, very soft. I really do love this brush. Just gorgeous. And because it's Kolinsky, it can be used with creams and liquids as well. So I could use this brush with blush, bronzer. I could even use it with foundation if I wanted to, or under eye concealer. It's a really lovely shape and the size is just perfect. So once I try it with creams and liquids, I'll definitely update you guys. And the next brush I have shown on my channel is the candle shape brush. So this is 36 millimeters, 18 millimeter ferrule. And I basically wanted to try to dupe the Fude Kolinsky cheek brush. Really gorgeous. This is also made with that more goldeny Kolinsky hair. I just love it. I wanted to show it again too because when I previously showed it, it wasn't washed yet. So this is post-wash. And it's got that beautiful, beautiful candle shape. So this would be great for under eye powder, blush, highlight. And I don't have a ton of candle shape brushes in my collection, so this was a really, really nice one to add. Really beautiful, soft. They really did a beautiful job on this brush as well. They're all beautiful. I just love them. And then the next brush is this one here. This one is 18 millimeter hair and the ferrule is 9 millimeters. So this is another brush I wanted to dupe from Fude. It's duping their original release of the large eye brush. I wanted it to have more of that spade shape because their newer release is a lot more pointy. And I've compared them before, but I really loved the original release of the Fude, so I wanted a brush just like it, and they did a lovely job. Very soft. It literally feels like, a teddy bear on the eyes. There's no other way for me to describe it. It buffs so well. Again, this can also be used with creams and liquids because it's Kolinsky. So it's very, very versatile, and I love it. And I have smaller eyes, and I'm still able to use and really enjoy that brush. And then the last brush this one here, the little blender, 16 millimeter length for the hair, and the ferrule is 6.5 millimeters. This brush was like a dream for me because I do have very small eyes, and it's just the perfect little blender. I just love it. And I actually duped this one off of my Takeda. They're very similar. This one is the SH 6.5 SR, and this is European dressed white pine squirrel. So I basically wanted the same brush, but in Kolinsky. And here they are compared. Very, very, very similar, but they're just lovely. These sizes and shapes are my favorite. So having it in Kolinsky, I was like, yes, please. So I've got a nice little set of Kolinsky brushes from ShouShouLang Customs. I think this is like a great little set. I could do pretty much a full face of makeup with just these brushes. And I also wanted to compare the different batches of Kolinsky. So the brush on the right is a lot darker than the brush on the left. So it just goes to show, if you go ahead and order, the batches are always changing on what brush companies get. ShouShouLang, they definitely get different batches of Kolinsky, but I'm really happy to have them both because they're both beautiful in their own ways, and they're both very soft. I will say the darker one, again, is just slightly softer, slightly silkier, and you can just see how beautiful that hair is. This is beautiful as well, though. I just love that goldeny tone. They're just both really, really lovely. So I'm just happy to have them all. And it was nice to try out the different batches and give my comparisons and my thoughts on them. So yeah. Oh, and real quick, basically this brush here, I wanted them to dupe my Takeda 16 SOVD 35, and this is the European dressed fox. Once this bloomed, obviously the shape is not identical by any means, but that's the brush shape that I was going for when I had them customize my Kolinsky. So basically what I like to do is find brushes when I'm trying new hair types, find brush shapes that I really enjoy, whether it's online. I go online and find brushes, find the dimensions, send them photos, or I just go through my collection and maybe shapes that I know I love, I'll send them pictures, dimensions, and just do it that way. But again, for instance, this brush here and this one, I based it off of Koyudo's releases that are no longer available. So it's nice to be able to do that and have options and really just like get exactly what you want. And that's what's so fun about the customization process, is really being able to customize a brush exactly to how you want it. And look how thick this handle is on this one, the 23 millimeter. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Like, it's so thick. I love it. She's a big mama powder brush. But again, it's the perfect size because at 40 millimeters, it's really not too big. So it's versatile. I can use it for bronzer and powder. So it's really, really lovely. And I just love these handles as well, the red sandalwood. I like to keep it cohesive. They have so many different handle and ferrule options, but for me, I like to see it as like a nice little set, which is nice. But I'll also have to make another video at some point going over how to custom order with ShouShouLang. I know some of you have been asking about that. So for now, before I make that video, if you guys have any questions as far as the customization process, any questions about ordering, definitely let me know and I'll be more than happy to help you. And again, the link will always be in my description box. So when you click on that link, it'll bring you right to ShouShouLang's shop. You just hit chat, you provide them with all the details, pictures, dimensions of what you're looking for. They'll send you the link, they'll quote you. Then when you're ready to pay, you pay. And then they're amazing. They show you pictures before they glue the ferrule to the handle, and then they show you pictures and videos once the brush is complete. So they really strive on getting your approval from start to finish, which is just amazing. And I've heard some of you have ordered customs from ShouShouLang, so I'm really happy you've been having a positive experience. Really, really makes me happy because they truly are amazing. And especially brushes that are no longer available on the Japanese market. It's nice to be able to go to ShouShouLang and get brushes that I wouldn't have been able to get without them. I'm really thankful because my Kolinsky collection really wasn't that large, and the price points of Koyudo in the Japanese market sometimes can be really crazy. Not that these were cheap by any means, but it's nice to have the option because you can really get exactly what you want, get bristle types that you maybe missed out on, and that's what's just so great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.